to the new guide for Pyramid Plunder at a level 3. This is a level 3 account with 84 thieving. There are no combat skills. My prayer is at 0. Not entirely sure why, but alright. This is usually the main, well, alright, this is the usual loadout for one game. Not one round, not like one 5-minute round, but the whole entire game. You want to have some cakes. You want to bring 500 gold pieces. That right there was where my shanty pass was. You want to bring about 3 anti-poisons and a water skin. The reason you need 500 coins is because you want to travel from the shanty pass to Polvanich. From Polvanich, you want to travel to Sophanim. And Sophanim, well, it's in the beginning of the vid, so you should already know that. Alright, once you're here, you will need to go directly west into this pyramid. There are 4 doors. One door will be right, and it will lead you to the mummy. If you try to open a door and a hand punches you in the face and hits you for a 30, that means that's the door with the mummy in it, and you failed at picking the lock. Alright. Well, you'll come into them, you'll go into the, and once you find the mummy, you have to talk to him for the first time. But after you talk to him the first time, you can right click and go to quick start. And you'll say, okay, I know what I'm doing. He's like, okay, here you go. And he'll teleport you inside of the maze. You have 5 minutes to plunder. Sorry, I'm kind of not a burp, but okay. Like, you have 5 minutes. The first room requires 21, second is 31, third is 41, fifth is 61, seventh is 81, and then 8th is 91 level thieving to get into. At the beginning of each wave, you'll want to pass the spirit traps, because in front of every room there's a spirit trap. You want to open up every gold grand chest that's in the very center. Then you want to start opening the 4 doors that are around you to go to the next room. One of those doors will be right. And you want to do that consecutively until you get to the second highest room that you can go to, which for me is 71. At 71, I stop getting the grand chest for a little bit. I start checking the urns for snakes. Just check them, don't loot them. And when you're checking them, you have a very low chance of getting hurt. And when you're about halfway down your time bar, you will just, like, you'll open the chest, the center chest, and try to find the door to the next room. At the next room, that's when you start looting. And at the last second, you want to loot the grand chest. The reason you want to wait to the last second is because the higher level rooms have a higher chance of getting the scepter. And once you get the scepter, you'll be transported out of the dungeon. Or the minigame, I guess. And by the way, this is a dangerous minigame. You can die, and if you die, which I know I have so many times here, if you die, you will lose your stuff, because there are very few people, unless you're on a certain worlds where there are a lot of people, no one will repair your grave to help you. And every time I've died, it's always been at the very last room. So yeah, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, and I'm going to speed it up, not too much though, so you don't have to listen to me talk anymore, because I know you don't want to listen to that. But this is pretty much a full-on guide, everything you need to know about Pyramid Plunder.